आपादमौलिपर्यन्तां गुरूणाम् आकृतिं स्मरेत् तेन विघ्नं प्रणश्यन्ति सिद्ध्यन्ते च मनोरथः लक्ष्मीतनोतु नितरामितरानपेक्षमनृद्वयं निगमशाखिशिखा प्रवालं भैरम्बमम्बुरुगडम्बरचौर्यनिघ्नं विघ्नाद्रिभेदशतधारधुरन्धरः सर्वेषां स्वागतम्. This is the Bhāvārtha session for the 20th shloka. So we spoke about how the Maya gets destroyed, and therefore that also leads to um, the delusionary effects of Maya cannot be remanifested, and we cannot perform the kriyas with the same um, intention and with the same um, effect as we used to. That is one thing. Now, when we go towards the 20th shloka, यदिस्मनष्टान पुनः प्रसूयते कर्ताहमस्येति मतिः कथं भवेत् तस्मात् स्वतन्त्रान किमप्यपेक्षते विद्या विमोक्षाय विभाति केवलाम् यदिस्मनष्टान पुनः प्रसूयते कर्ताहमस्येति मतिः कथं भवेत् तस्मात् स्वतन्त्रान किमप्यपेक्ष्यते विद्या विमोक्षाय विभाति केवलाम्. So here what are they saying? We first start with the padacheda. Yadi स्मनष्टा न पुनः प्रसूयते कर्ता अहम अस्य कर्ताहमस्येति कर्ता अहम अस्य इति मतिः कथं भवेत्. This is the continuation. So there what did we say? First, what happens when we have realized the scientific way that is given in the Shruti Pramana, when we have realized that the Maya, the abheda of samsara, the Atma, between the Atma and the Paramatma, it has gone away. The abheda has happened. When that happens, what happens when we have experienced it? Then what happens? The Karya Karinis do not emerge again. They don't come up once again because we have already what gives us these kind of prachodana? Maybe it is the let us say the Kavairika Karyas that has been mentioned. Therefore, we make it a point to perform certain rituals. Because we have experienced the Abheda, we understand that the physical manifested Upasana is not the only way to it, or rather it will not give us the same effect. So then what happens? The conviction rate of that particular kind of upasana, that is through the Vaidika Kriyas, it falls. Then what? Vijnana matrat amala advitiyataha. When we experience the amala advitiya vijnana, that is the true vidya. Then what? The avidya. The avidya, that is not understanding this abheda, that also will not come again. Now, abheda or rather ajnana is the reason for this I am a doer notion. Karta aham asya. We are the karta of this particular kriya, or here asya is actually the samsara. So of this karma, of the samsara, we start feeling that in a samsara, when we start doing the kriyas, what happens? We start feeling that I am the doer. That comes into our mind. Aham karta, aham bhokta, etc., etc., etc. Now, because of the effect that the avidya has perished, like I said, vidya, once we get that vidya, avidya ends. Because avidya has ended, obviously that karta aham asya iti, whatever we are thinking, I am the doer of this karma, that also goes away. So now they are saying Yadi nashtasma. So once that is destroyed, that is, once we are continuing over here. Once the avidya, sma is here avidya. Once that avidya is destroyed, then how can it arise again? Na punaha prasuyate. So therefore, because avidya cannot come once again, कर्ता अहम अस्य इति मतः कथम भवेत् मतिः कथम न कथम भवेत् how can it come how can that notion that I am the doer arise? It's not possible because they're all related. Why do I feel that I am the karta of something? Because I am not able to experience out of this world, out of this plane. The entity that exists above this plane, I have not experienced it. Therefore, I feel that whatever is happening, आँखों देखी, whatever is happening, whatever I can see is only true. Once I start feeling that, I start to think that I am the sole performer, or whatever is happening, whatever is the result. I'm the only person who is influencing it. There is no avyakta. That is the reason I said there are two kinds of factors, vyakta and avyakta. Vyakta is related to us. I am able to experience it. Avyakta I haven't seen. I cannot assess. I cannot measure. I cannot even assume. In that case, what happens is it is very difficult for us to believe in it. Once I start to experience the avyakta, then I will not question it. So that is the reason when we live only in the physically manifested world, or when we live only through kriyas, what happens is we start to focus, or we start to bring about this one particular notion that I am the sole reason why something is happening. That needs to be given up. That needs to be given up, as in I cannot start thinking, no, I should not think like that. No. Once I experience this true knowledge, once I experience, uh, not entirely when the Atma takes refuge in Paramatma, that is called as Kaivalya. There is no further problem with that. That cannot be experienced because there is no argument about that. When we start to experience another plane of existence, that means when I stop identifying with my stula sharira, when I start to rotate my consciousness, when my consciousness experiences existence above this plane, then what happens? I start to understand that my consciousness weighs more than my sharira. That means importance of consciousness is there. That is bigger than what my Sharira is. Sharira is only fit for this particular plane, not some other plane. So therefore, when I raise above it, I understand the Abheda Tattva. When I start understanding the Abheda Tattva, then obviously the Ajnana goes away. When the Ajnana goes away, then obviously it is because of that Ajnana only I am the doer kind of notion came. Now obviously it won't come. That is the link. Then tasmat swatantrana kimapyapekshate. At that state, we understand that tasmat. In that state, there is that is that knowledge. This is the conclusion. Saying that this is the reason we say that jnana is swatantra. Therefore, it cannot be combined with karma. Tasmat swatantra. Na kimapi apekshate. So there also in the, I think in the 13th shloka also the same, no, 13th or 12th. If we say that jnana is swatantra, then there is a continuation. I think it's the 12th one probably. हाँ, किंचिन मनसा अपि अपेक्षते विद्यान किंचिन मनसा अपि अपेक्षते when we say nanu swatantra ध्रुव कार्यकारिणी. So there they made the same argument Now we are justifying that they said that continued with the 13th shloka, they said that no, that is not true. We cannot say, therefore, we cannot say that jnana is swatantra. Now they are rebuttaling that part of it, saying no, that is the reason. This is the reason. This continuation. This is the reason we are saying it is swatantra. Because I cannot combine karma with jnana. Itself is bringing about a notion that karma is shulaka, means karma is mithya. So I cannot combine it. So tasmat swatantrana kim api apekshate. It brings about that we start to realize. So vidya, there has to be a over there, vidya dirgham. Vidya vimokshaya vibhati kevala. Vidya, what does vidya do? Vidya only only vidya is capable of vimokshaya. Vimokshaya is liberation. So vibhati kevala, that means it is the only thing that is capable of providing us with moksha, or in this case kaivalya, and it vibhati is shining. Vibhati kevala. So by itself, it is capable of giving liberation. So this is the um, conclusive argument. The line is conclusive. So then there are more pramanas that he goes, but as far as the rebuttal is considered, this is the end of it. So this is the conclusive part where he says, Tasmat Swatantra na kimapya pekshate. Like that, it is Swatantra, therefore it doesn't require any other sayoga, any other sahaya, and that vidya is something that vidya is something that liberates. Vidya is the only thing that can liberate us. This is the Bhāvārtha for the 20th sloka. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः प्रतिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषा गोब्राह्मणेभ्यो शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि।